These are frozen, so I need to cut these up. So that's why I'm doing it. I didn't think if I wanted to eat this morning, but I had some rice left over, a little bit of rice. So I'm going to do some old school eggs and rice and some sausage. That's what I'm about to do. So I had to kind of unthaw them in a quick way so I can cut those up real quick. Cannot wait to get my ice going. I really can't. Like, I'm so over the not having the ice thing. So over it. Freaking knife is peeling around the handle. Just enough where the knife could get into them. I don't really want to cook them because they're going to be frying with my food. So who's in here? Almost there where I can take them out and cut them up. I gotta take these white things on my eggs. If y'all knew, y'all know I do not like these white things in my eggs. They are so disgusting. I will not cook my eggs with that in them. They have to be removed. Have you ever had fried eggs and rice? Well, fried rice with eggs for breakfast, or eggs and rice, however you do it. Okay, these are just enough. See, I didn't want to cook them. Just enough to cut them up. Yeah, they're hot, but let me get this water out of here. I want that to start cooking so I can put the oil in there. I forgot I had these in the freezer, and I keep forgetting to make them. I don't even know if they have an expiration date. They probably do. So I said we're gonna do some sausage with the eggs and the rice. Thank you for whoever thumbs up. Appreciate it so much. That needs to season this and the rice. I didn't want the eggs to stick to the sausage yet, so that's why I pushed them over. If you never had this, you got to try it. It's so good. Great way to get rid of your white rice in the morning. Very tasty. See, when you, now one thing about cast iron, but it's not a big deal for me because I clean it. If the pot is was wet before you put the oil in it and you don't let it fully dry, you'll have this issue. You will definitely have this issue, but it's no big deal. It'll definitely clean out. It's going to be my breakfast. I think I might make me some raisin toast. Let me cut this down. Put some pepper. Just something real simple. I hate wasting food. I like to do stuff with my leftovers. Make sure it's seasoned up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm trying to get some of the wetness out of it, so I'm letting it kind of cook a little bit more. I can't remember if this is a thing from the South or like up north, like east area that way. But I know I used to eat this when I was growing up, like the eggs and with the eggs and the rice. But I'm like, why not add sausage? I need to get rid of some of them sausage too. This thing is like a sort of kind of like a, what it mimics for me is like a breakfast fried rice. Kind of, sort of. That's what it gives off, the vibes it gives to me. And I'm going to make me some raisin toast with it. I'm just trying to let it dry out. I don't like it real wet. Cut it on low. Yeah, I'm going to make me some raisin toast. Do I have enough butter? If I don't have enough butter, this is the butter I'm using. And I'm going to make it right here. This is my favorite raisin toast. I might as well make all three. Ain't no need to put one back. Flip this over. Toast tastes so good when it's grilled on here. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's so good. So good. So good. Like, I love it. Okay, I could cut this off. I usually have a butter dish that I can keep out. That keeps my butter soft. Like, keep some soft, some in the refrigerator. But it's in my storage. So I'm making do. Oh, bless me. Oh, Jesus. Bless me. Put this up. add a little bit of this bouillon to this. Just a tad. Should have put some in while I was cooking, but I didn't think about it. And that's what the breakfast eggs and rice and sausage looks like. Oh, it's so good. If you never had rice with eggs, you don't have to add meat. You could add meat. It's up to you. I want to get rid of those sausage and definitely didn't want to waste that rice, so. And I'll take lightly and put me some of this on there. I love this stuff. Love this stuff. Just a tad bit. Now this is good when you like put onions and stuff. Oh, it's so good. I just didn't want to do all that. I just wanted to make me something quick. And whatchamacallit, and eat. Do I want to make me a, I'll probably make one in a minute. Why does it seem like it's toasting so slow this morning? Let me keep this off because I'm going to toast my stuff on them over there and then put them on a napkin. It seems like it's toasting slow this morning. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Come on, let me cut you on high or something. Need y'all to toast. So who's on here? Thank you for the thumbs up. I see another thumbs up. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. No one has said anything, so more than likely it's probably not my OGs or people who talk or speak on my channel. Yeah, I just had a taste for that. I was like, oh, that rice, it's a little bit. What can I do with it? I'm like, Rizzy gone. I don't have to make a lot. Make enough. It's like a breakfast fried rice. It's so good. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate you. Y'all, that tastes so good. Y'all gotta try it. Okay, now they want to toast. Now they toasting, y'all. Now they toasting. I think I just want to make me some juice. That's it. Aren't these cute? These cups were here in the cabinet when I came here, along with all 4 of these. It was 4 of these. It was 4 of these. And as you know, I had got these for 10 cents, so I got a lot of these. So I'm contemplating which ones I want to keep in the house for my cups, or maybe I'll have 2 sets. But then I had got some nice ones from IKEA from the last house because I needed some. So now I got all these overwhelming glasses, and they're all cute. Especially, I definitely love these. These are timeless. Love them, love them, love them, right? But then I got these here that I got for 10 cents as well. And I got big ones and little ones. Tell me I don't have decisions to make. Tell me I do not have decisions to make. Up, you know what I said? I'm drinking water. Nope, I can't drink. Can't drink no juice. Gotta drink water. Gotta drink water. Said I'd be drinking water because I was overdoing the juice yesterday. Yep, I gotta drink water. Let me get the water. Y'all, last night, I ain't even gonna front. Y'all, I be so focused on doing this house, and I don't go nowhere, and I don't do nothing special. When I get out that shower, I be so anxious to get in the bed. I have been neglecting to lotion my body. So if I look a little archy, like I've been kicking flour, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. But I tell you what, them feet don't, well, they might be a little ashy, but they ain't crusty. And they stay done. If you know me, you know. I don't play about my feet. One thing you won't catch is my feet not done. They might be ashy, but they gonna be done. And I only like to just put just a little bit because the raisins already give it a sweetness, so I don't put too much on these. And that is that. Got my water. Yup, I gotta drink more water. Oh, we real ashy. You can see where I scratched and everything. Woo. Woo. Okay. Let's come over here. I'm about to bring this over there. Don't judge me. I was going to set that right here. Eat it right off the cutting board instead of getting a plate or anything. I need some more pepper. I like to see pepper in my food, especially if it's light colored. I got to see some pepper. So is everybody that's in here, people that don't talk, or are you watching from the TV? I know it's kind of early. It is a Sunday. Some people are in service or getting ready for service or whatever the case may be. I'm going to try to drink 2 more of those today. That's going to be my goal, to get this water back in. That raisin toast is so good. What was I was trying to watch something last night. My sister was saying, okay, do y'all, I know this for the replay. I'm not talking because nobody's talking, but I know a lot of my true supporters and OGs come through and they'll replay it and they'll comment if they weren't in the live. So are y'all like somebody who's in love with Chick-fil-A? And is y'all Chick-fil-A always looking like they're giving out free cheese? Because I haven't been, what the heck? Like a corn, one of them corn things. How did it get over here? Whatever. I've been to New York, Chick-fil-A's, where I'm located, these Chick-fil-A's. And I've also been to South Carolina Chick-fil-A's. I feel like I've never been to, not I feel like, I always say I feel like, it seems as if they're always packed. Always a line. I've never went to Chick-fil-A and was the first one in the in line and went on through. I haven't never experienced that. You would think with all the people that they have working, that would never be an issue, that line get backed up like that. And it gets backed up and I just don't get it. They got a whole system, multiple people even come up to the cars, like, but their lines are still so backed up. Make it make sense. But you don't have that at McDonald's or Wendy's or Sonic or Raleigh's or Checkers or any of them. And their lines ain't as backed up. Even when they have 2 lines and it's full and it's packed, it just seems like Chick-fil-A takes forever to go through and get your food. It seems like they take forever. I forgot to put my earrings on. Haha. Just my thoughts. I was going to get up and do something, but then I'm like, I don't know if I want to. I think I do want to chill. I'm not doing anything. Are you guys having a lazy day, chill day, or y'all got plans for Sunday? So the pressure washer was put together last night. I couldn't get the lock off, and it started getting real dark where we couldn't see anything. So hopefully I'll try it today if I feel like it, if I'm in the mood. Really not in the mood, but this guy is showing something with using your plastic containers. In your garden. I gotta learn how to do shorts. I gotta not learn how, but I gotta do more shorts, because in the future, I guess you will be getting paid for them. And so everybody's gonna be doing shorts. Maybe that's why a lot of creators are already getting ahead of it, because they know that you will be in the future. Okay, it seems like some creators got more shorts than they got regular videos. I think she is so gorgeous. She's a RN, and her channel is called My Life as Sugar, and she is so pretty. She put up a lot of stuff about being a nurse. She is so pretty, and her energy is so, I think she's Nigerian. If I'm not mistaken, I think she's Nigerian. And so she talks about schooling, the best jobs to get as an RN, and all jobs are not just in the hospital. Like she gives out a lot of info when it comes to being an RN. They say men can't do this. I don't like watching videos that are just repetitive, people doing the same thing that everybody, like everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's doing the same thing. You know, like those pranks or whatever. Yeah, but I wanted to pop on and chat with y'all while I make my breakfast and eat my food. And I'll probably come back later and chat. I'm not going right now, but I'm watching these shorts. Thank you, whoever just came in, for checking the channel out. Appreciate you. I got to get back in the zone of drinking water. Water tastes so nasty when you get out of the zone of drinking it. But when you get back in the zone, it's like you don't mind it and you want it and you crave it. But when you get out that zone, it's like kids having to take medicine. I'm like, I don't want it. And they make you drink it. You're drinking it like it's peas, or what do you call it? Kids don't be like, what, peas, broccoli, spinach, stuff like that. Almost done. So good. Why would you cover up a window that's bringing in light into your room? I don't get it. It's down to the wire. And y'all know I'm not an egg person. Like, my eggs has to be mixed into something. I'll eat them. I used to have a problem with eating a fried egg, and even that been. Because me and Rizzy would usually eat a fried egg on our bagel with the bacon. And I won't leave the yolk. I still, for some reason, I just couldn't Couldn't get it down. Well, I can get it down, but the thought of it was like, ugh. Do you eat the ends of your bread? I don't mind eating the ends of the bread. I'll even make a sandwich with it. Was that real? Someone, a wife hits husband in the head with a frying pan. When I tell y'all, yesterday I was sitting there looking. I was looking at talking to my friend who was doing the power wash to show me how to do whatever, and I was like looking at them cabinets. I'm just like, oh my gosh, all that puttying and sanding I still have to do. It just made me. I just walked away like, don't feel like it. Ain't into it today. Just not in the mood. It said my microwave broke, so I did this. I don't get it. It's not showing anything. Let me see if I have to come back to it. Oh, okay. I went to the neighbor to ask them to pop the popcorn. How's she giving him Pepsis and water? Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Wait. Y'all got... Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see if I can...
Microwave broke? Is there any chance that you could help us pop our popcorn? Yes.
I didn't want to play it if it... Because, you know, it's a video and it probably is copyright. So, this person, he said... It's called MD Motivator. And it's a short. And so he went to this lady and said, sorry to bother you. My microwave broke. Can you pop this for me? She said, yes, yes, yes. Let me go away. I'm going to just show it to y'all so y'all can see.
Hi. Sorry to bother you. My microwave broke. Is there any chance that you could help us pop our popcorn? Yes. You sure? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, could you do that for me? Thank you so much. Do you have any kids? Yes. What's your name?
So he's asking her, do she have kids? They introduced. So she come out with sodas and drinks. He's like, no, 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 you don't have to do it. She's like, yes, yes, take. And she was like, basically saying, because you remind me of my son, I sometimes work, he's at work, and she said, I'm a Christian. I love for everybody, and it's for the movies. She said yes. He said yes. And he said the popcorn was for me to take the kids to the movies, but he joked just to see her heart was. So he took all the kids in the neighborhood and in the area on like a big bus trip, a party bus trip, and took them all to the movies because of what she did. Like, and her son was the main, like one, I guess her little son was the main one or something like that. They kind of short, so you don't get everything in it, but I thought that was really cute. There the girl go again. See, look. She is so, her vibe is so cool and sweet. Watch us grow up together. Oh, I don't know who that is. But yeah, so uh I love stuff like that. I love when I see people just giving and helping and working together and loving on one another, not seeing the color of anyone's skin or anything. I don't have to pay rent for 6 months for renovating an old room in Los Angeles. Oh, Jessie Bay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Those shoes is bomb. I can't wait to get back into dressing. Y'all, I really want to do a fast, and I've been trying, but I want to get the house to a certain point where I'm real comfortable. Just like my purpose said, it's so hard to rest and really relax when your home is not where you want it to be. Like, I don't have all my things, they're still in storage. You get what I'm saying? That's why the first thing I want is definitely that God get that back door patched up and sealed up, because it's starting to get cold and I don't want no air coming through. That front door need to be sealed up. I don't even care about the wood in the front of the house. That don't even bother me. I don't care what they think or what people think. But I want to get that window in that front room. That way they could finish the drywall in there, because my ultimate goal, thank you so much, whoever thumbs up, because I seen it was 4 the last time, but now it's 7. So thank you. Appreciate you. May you be blessed and basically supporting someone, because that's supporting when you thumbs up and it don't cost anything, and let your blessings come through people supporting you as well through something that you enjoy doing. So thank you for the thumbs up. So if you don't know how the process go, if you're getting windows and they're the same size, you don't have to worry about the drywall. I'm not getting the same size windows. My windows are going to be bigger. So because they're going to be bigger, the drywall is going to get cut into. So there's no need to finish the drywall until after the windows are installed. So that's why my main goal when they return is that front door, sealing it up, and putting that new window in. Well, actually closing up the ceiling, putting the lights back in, and then putting that window in. Even the electric can wait, because that electric could be for outside, and I ain't gonna really be outside at this moment right now. So yeah, but definitely getting that electric back, in that wall, getting this window in, and closing up that ceiling. I'm so ready for that ceiling to be closed. I feel like that one thing mentally makes me feel like I'm so far behind, because that ceiling, I can still see in there and see, like, I just want that to be closed. Then I can take back them rows of insulation, because I still got like 5-6 rows left, and I don't need them all. And those bad boys, I got a deal. They were 27 or 28, but if you buy at least 20 rows, they dropped them down to 20. So that's some coins that can go back to something else that can be done in the house. So I definitely will be returning those. Once they fill that in, I'm like, okay, we could take the other rows back. I want to say, hold on, I want to say it's about 4 rows, because he had some in here. I thought he did. Thought he had some in here. Oh, he must have used that. So let's see. Thought he had some in here. So what I got left in, because I know, okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, yep, I knew I had 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I know for sure it's some extras here, extra pieces and stuff. Excuse me. Let me make sure it's not none behind here. I need to get this room together where I can come in and out without a problem. I was finna say something real stupid. I was about to say, I'm about to push this over there. Y'all see? Nope, it's nothing over there. So, I at least know he probably gonna use maybe 1. Probably, he only gonna probably need 1. And at least that's like $60 I can take back. Because that be when I need, oh, you need a pipe, you needed this, you needed that. It's those little 5, 10, 20, 20, 20, 30, 20. That stuff adds up. I could have sworn, y'all, that it was another one in here. Oh, so there's the power washer. It's so nice. It's ready. It's ready. I just got to go unlock the hose. Now, if you don't know, if you are a homeowner and you have a hose, and I don't know, I think it was just a mishap because I don't even live in that type of area, where I have to worry about somebody come stealing water from out my house, through my thingy. I think that the water just wasn't turned off and we thought it was, and at that time, and that's kind of what happened. But anywho, the water leaked so bad, my water bill was like ridiculous. Like my first water bill was like $100 and something, and I was so sad because even the sewer bill goes up when your water bill goes up. So anywho, I bought a lock, and this lock is a beast. It's a beast. It's one of them ones where you have to insert the key into the circular thing, and you gotta twist it a certain way. Once you twist it, it'll drop, and it's brass, like heavy brass. It drops and it twists. Thank you for the thumbs up, and you have to twist it. I mean, no, I'm saying thank you for the thumbs up, but somebody came in. They're gone now. You have to twist it, and it'll it's a certain way to twist it, and I can't remember what I did with the instructions. I have to find them. I need to get a folder together for all that type of stuff, because unless I continue to remember how to open it every time, it's gonna be difficult. So I got to find that paper. We were out there trying. We both were trying, and it was kind of cold and it was dark. I'm holding the phone and with the light. It was too much. So it's like, yeah, it's better to do it in the daylight. So that's what the next thing is going to be, is trying it in the daylight. I just wanted to make sure the power washer works. Test it out on the wood, test it out on the concrete, and test it out on the siding. And I was going to do a video of it so you guys could see how good it works. So I may do that later on today. We'll see. Let me see something. Okay. Yeah, so that was it. I was like a little frustrated. You know how you want to do something and you plan on doing it, and then you have to wait another day. I was just like, okay, whatever. So I'm sitting here, and I thought about the fact that the new refrigerator is going to be 5 inches. It's weird because it's going to be bigger on both sides. Like both sides are going to be a nice size instead of skinny on one side and big on one side, which is how the refrigerator is now. But it's going to be counter depth. And I remember I got counter depth in New York, which I love. That means it doesn't, see how some don't know. You see how the refrigerator protrudes a good amount of inches off from the counter? Well, with counter depth, the refrigerator doesn't protrude all the way out. So basically the refrigerator would line up with the counter and not be protruding. So I'm excited about that. But I just hope that 5 inches is mainly them utilizing everything and not, you know how sometimes things is wasted space, so you really wouldn't be able to tell the 5 inches. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate you so much. You won't be able to tell the 5 inches. That's what I was worried about. Then I'm like, if it sinks back too far, you see how my door, see how it's got like a little anchor, like right here? How, if that opens and it sink back 5 more inches, will the door open? But he was like, oh, you could pull it up. And then I'm like, if I pull it up, then you're going to see that big space back there. So now I would have to get something to go over the refrigerator that go from the front all the way to the back, and give the illusion that this is the whole side of the refrigerator or something. I don't know. That's if I pulled it up all the way. That's what I would have to do. So, well, I will see. But I'm excited because this refrigerator looks so much more. It looks so much better. It's so much cleaner and straight lines. I'm so excited. It's going to mimic more of this situation. And I told him, I was like, yeah, nah. They don't even look right together. So yeah, that's what's happening today. I think I'm gonna do the pressure washer situation. I know I gotta go get RIZZ'S today. The lady said that her husband, now the chairs that I showed y'all yesterday that I got for free, the lady blessed me with. She was like, God told me I wanted to just bless you. I'm going to clean these dishes. Let me show y'all real quick. So the lady was like, it was a frame as well. There was supposed to be a frame as well. I took out ground beef because RIZZY'S supposed to be back tonight. So I was going to do some cheeseburgers and fries, something quick for dinner tonight. So that's why I took out ground beef. But yeah, so see, we got egg in this pot, and I'm going to show y'all me cleaning it with the metal scrubber. Let me get all this stuff out the sink. I soak all my cups. Every time I put a cup in here, unless it's water or something, I try to soak it, or all my plates and stuff. I hate going to clean something and it's so hard and caked on and all that craziness. I can't stand it. I can't wait, y'all, to see how this dishwasher situation gonna go. I never use the dishwasher. I never use the dishwasher. My baby's like, Mommy, can we get, because I could have got one even from my last house, but I just never use one. And I feel like when you got so many dishes to wash and you know, like, to keep it clean, it's like the dishwasher, I don't know, they say they are so much different and efficient. I didn't put no soap, I didn't put nothing, no water. I just took this metal thing and came in here and start rubbing these eggs up out of this pan. That's all I'm doing. Then I'm gonna rinse and rub some more if need be. So when I tell y'all this works the bomb for cast iron, I'm sorry letting that water run, because I know my sister's gonna get on me. She's like, I see coins going down the drain. Look at that. Done. It gets everything inside of it. Like everything. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? And all I do is shake this and everything comes out. That's all I do. Just shake it. Now I'll take water and nicely go over it one more time. Get whatever I missed. I know it's weird that I did that, but I'm about to do this and put this on the fire and season it real quick. Put this stuff up. Sometimes I'll help it with the napkin, but I'm not in a rush, so no need for me to do that. I want to find something, like I said, that that I can use consistently to re-oil and season my pans. Just help it a little bit. And season my pans. Then I'm going to put this back in the oven with the other pan. So yeah. And I love this because y'all can see I really do cook with these every day. Like most of my meals are cooked with these. And that's why when I put everything up, I said I'm keeping these out because these can be so versatile. I can boil, cook. I can do everything. Fry in my cast iron. So these were the ones that I decided to keep out. Instead of putting them inside the storage. 11-11. So yeah. Let me see. We're going to put y'all on this side. I'm getting ready to wash these dishes the way I wash dishes. I don't know. I haven't been liking to rum water. I haven't been liking rum water at all. So I've just been kind of washing, putting a little bleach in the rag and kind of doing my thing that way. And that's been okay for me. I need to get another rag. This needs to be clean. Being that if I use eggs or any eggs or usually any chicken or something like that, I'll usually put bleach in my water. Oh, you know what? I meant to rinse this off. I don't know where these little nets be coming from, but they irritate me and they be getting inside the grate of this, and I see them, and ugh, that's what I meant to do. Rinse this off before I start putting my dishes in there. Wash this. It's like little, let me show y'all. Let me see. See, it's not really wet on this side, so it's probably not none over there. Wait, yep, I see one. Let me show y'all. See these little bugs be getting in here? And I do not like that. So I like to rinse these real good. And go in and wipe them. They're going to get wet, so I really don't have to dry them off. And then every week I usually take these IKEA mats. So tomorrow I'll be taking them and putting them in the dryer. So that water's not constantly sitting in them and they get like a smell. I don't think they've ever gotten a smell because I always try to wash them anyways. At least like every week, every 2 weeks, depending on how I'm washing. It's not as many dishes and I'm not soaking them as much as I would if it was more of us. So definitely not a rush, but yeah. A little bit more done. You see how I'm transferring some of it? Like the soap and the water, especially when I first put Dawn on the thing. I try to transfer it to another cup or item. Let me get my straw cleaner for those. I love this cup. Thank you for the thumbs up. I see somebody else came in thumbs up. Appreciate you so much. It means a lot to me with my little baby channel. It helps me get in the algorithm, and it helps the channel to be seen by more people. So I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. I appreciate my consistent watchers that are even silent. I don't take that for granted because all of those views help my channel. I appreciate you guys. You know, I was thinking about, actually I was talking to somebody about this. I just don't like when everybody has their platform on different, you know, social media, right? If someone doesn't like something or you don't agree to something, I just feel like just keep your mouth quiet, and if it's not harming you and that's something that they believe or they love or they enjoy, ooh, wrong rag, like leave people alone. Like, people have freedom of speech. They can say what they want. I know sometimes we're talking about stuff that's not harming people. That's what I'm talking about. So let's just be clear. Stuff that harms people, those are the things that I'm referring to. If it's harmful, that's one thing. But I'm talking about stuff that is harmless, and that's just a way a person does something, or the way that they might have been raised, or whatever the case may be. And it's not affecting you, it's not paying your bills, or doing anything to you, and they're not doing anything to you. How dare you? I cannot stand when people come on anybody's channel, because I've seen it happen to myself and I've seen it happen to other people where, you know, people come on and they just want to give their opinion, and it may, oh gosh, this was too, oh, I was going to say it didn't come out. And it may be rude and off-putting, and it's just like, what kind of life do you have where you just have to say something or have to be rude or have to, you know, I don't know. I just don't understand people. Ooh, that straw definitely needed to be clean. You're rude and you want to tell people how they should do stuff. I just feel like if it's not harming you and they're not harming anyone, and whatever it is they're doing is not harming them, I mean, even if it is their body, mind your business. Like, stay out of it. You don't have to give your opinion to everything. Everything doesn't need a comment or an opinion or whatever. Just because you feel strongly, you can't make it do anything. And that's why they allow people to create platforms. If you feel so strongly about it, you get up, you create a channel, you show your face, and you talk about whatever it is that you like or don't like or dislike. That person is brave enough to do it in whatever realm or whatever it is they want to do. That's what it is for. That's what social media is for. You're sharing whatever it is you enjoy with like-minded people, whatever the case may be. Like, leave people alone. Stop bullying people. Stop getting on people's channels and telling them how they should do stuff when you don't even have a channel. You don't have a channel. You don't show your face. No one knows what you look like. But here you are bullying people and telling them what they should and shouldn't do. And who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Why can't nobody see you? Why can't, you know, why don't you put yourself out there? And whatever it is that that person is doing, you don't like it so much that you feel you got to be negative or bully them. Why don't you open up a channel with your brave self, with your master bullying self? I've seen so many people just bully people, like down to how people cook, how people clean, how people, man, I have opinions, but guess what? That's their channel. That's their channel. That's why they have a channel, because they want to show how they do what they do. Leave them alone. Like, leave people alone. If you're not going to open one up, shut up. Like, I know I hate saying shut up, but sometimes you got to be harsh with some people, because I hate when somebody bullies somebody. I can be going and seeing videos, and it's just like, you always got somebody who got something negative to say. Oh, you should do this, and your children this, and your children. Like, kids should be off limit for one. I don't care what the situation is. Unless that child is being harmed, they should be off limit. Like, you don't have the right to put your mouth on anyone's child. Like, people turn into a whole different person when it comes to their children. Keep your mouth off of people's children. And even if you felt strongly about something, have some koof about yourself and say it in a way that's not off-putting and disrespectful. You get what I'm saying? Like, some people just, they have no morals, they have no respect, they have no decency about the way that they do stuff. And it's kind of like, what is the purpose? Do you just get on? It's like, it seems like some people get on YouTube to find people that they can. It just seems like this drawer is not. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's the plastic giving an illusion. Okay, maybe it's me. It seems like the bottom drawer is open, not completely closed or something. Let me wipe off my screen. Look real fuzzy. Oh, much better. It's giving off, but when I stand up above it, it's closed evenly. Well, let me go closer. I don't know. I just be seeing little stuff. But yeah, so, like, leave folks alone. Leave folks alone. Oh, gosh, let them do what they do. I can't stand a bully. I can't stand. I was that person that will bully a bully. I see somebody bullying somebody. Oh, you want to bully somebody? You want to see how that feels? And I wouldn't. If I know that they're doing it, I wouldn't do it in a way where I was an ultimate bully. It was just to prove a point, to show them that it's not nice to bully. Because guess what? Do you like how this feels? Because you can't beat me. And I'm bigger than you. And I'm all in your face. Do you like it? Well, that's how it feels when you do that to him or her. That used to be me. Don't bully nobody. I can't stand bullies. I can't stand them. Even when I worked in the prison, I used to always gravitate to the juveniles, because I work with juveniles and adults. I used to always gravitate to the juveniles who were slinky, and people would talk about them because they were too flamboyant or too girly or whatever, because I work with boys, and so they would be bullied or they would try to take advantage of them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I would always try to keep an eye on them. I can't stand when people, no matter what they're in there for, they're in there, they're serving their time, which is already their consequence. And that's another thing. I cannot stand when the guards used to be like, okay, so now, you know, I grew up, my dad was in prison all my life to this day. You're already facing your consequence. You're already facing your consequence. Your consequence is the prison time, right? So I don't know. I guess it's just a mental thing of having love for people. It would just bother me that they got the time, but then in the time, I don't know, for the kids. I'll say for the kids. It's not so much as for the adults, because I feel like kids are still trying to learn life. And I don't know. I just feel like in South Carolina, their sentences were so harsh. And it's like, how is an 11-year-old serving 8 years or a 12-year-old serving 7 years? Stuff like that. And so in my brain, I'm like, we as adults, and I say this, we as adults mess up so much trying to figure it out. Kids, you know what I mean? Kids, they're going to mess up. It's going to happen. And I know a lot of the kids that I work with, it was heinous. Like they were in there for heinous stuff. We even had a maximum security. And I probably talked about, I know I talked about this before, but some of y'all are probably new to the channel and don't know. Thank you for the thumbs up. Whoever just thumbs up, may you be blessed. And may God bring supporters for whatever it is that you have in your heart that you want to do, because you are supporting someone as well. So, I guess for me, it used to be like, why does it have to be so harsh? They've already gotten served time away for their moms, dad, and family or grandparents. And it was like, you'd be like this with them, this with them, this with them. And I can be like that, but I just felt like, it was a lot of times that I showed love and showed tenderness and care, because for some, even though they did something heinous or something really bad, the ones I work with, it was sexual things, right? And granted, I don't play about that, because if you knew the story, how I told you when I first got there, and I told her, I said, put me with anybody but the sex offenders, and they put me exactly with them. So the crazy part about that situation was, it was a very big learning experience for me. It showed me forgiveness on a different level, and that was like the best place they could have put me. And not only that, I didn't want to be with the girls. So those were the two places that they actually was swapping me back. And I was actually one of the best officers, and they can call me anywhere in the facility, because of the respect the kids had for me, and my name rung bells, meaning this. No, I wasn't no pushover. I wasn't no super nice, you get to do whatever you want to do. It was more so of, I was consistent. And in those type of situations, when they see consistency, they feel safe. They know you're real, and they know you about your job, and not trying to make them feel less than. And even adult inmates will tell you the same thing. When I see someone consistent and they not wavering, oh, today they treating us like this, then when they get around the other officers, they're treating us like this. I don't care what you do, you do, you do, you do, you do. I'm here to do my job, and I'm trying to make sure that when I walk out this door, and if I decide that I don't want to do this anymore, each and every one of them juveniles and inmates will remember me, and remember I did give them respect, even though they were in there for what they were in there for. I'm not the judge. I didn't put them there. And I can't continue, excuse me, guys, I can't continue to make them pay for something that they've already gotten their consequence for. So I actually end up enjoying working with the boys that I work with. We had some episodes, and I had to really make some examples, but I just never, never, never liked the ones that were the bullies. And so when new boys came in, they were already like warned about this person or that person who was a bully, or who would try to take advantage of you sexually or whatever. It was crazy, because yes, even in the juvenile system in South Carolina, them big boys that was like 17, 18, 19, and some of them wasn't even that old, they were just big in stature. They would take advantage sexually, and I've seen it on the camera after they had found some boys had snuck back, got back in. No. Some boys had came back to a unit with an officer, and the officer was on the phone not paying attention, and one boy snuck into another boy's room. And after they found the boy basically bleeding from you know where in his room, they had to pull the cameras back. And when I went up to go take the paperwork for what I saw, because I didn't see anything until after the fact, they were running the cameras, and you could see the boy head coming out the closet. And I was just like, stuff like that I can't do. I cannot do. And so that really, really, really bothered me. And I was just like, God, I know that I didn't end up here for no reason. And that's when we first moved to South Carolina. I was younger, in my early 20s, and that was like the job to have. The state job, you know, the benefits were amazing. You could do, I was an overtime queen, all the time, overtime. I'm working your time, my time, his time. Let's just have all the time. Like, and my checks used to be amazing. So I loved it. And back then, I think I was only making like 28,000, about 28, 27,000. I was like 20, yeah. I was like 25, 24, 25. But I enjoyed it. And my husband started working at the maximum security death row one. So we both were correction officers. We were doing really good. That's when we bought our first house, 24, 25. Yeah. So my ex-husband, that definitely was an experience. And the only reason I left was because my grandfather was passing away, and they did not want to give me the time. And I literally had 72 hours to go be with my grandfather by his side. And I was like, I Y'all heard that? So, they wouldn't give me the time. And I just thought to myself, I said, see, this is why I always had that entrepreneurial spirit in me, and I could not. And when I get to a certain point, I don't want my employees to ever feel like they have to put the job before their family or their loved ones. If you telling me you don't know if you can give me the time, and I'm telling you the man who raised me, that I love dearly, is on his deathbed, and you are trying to figure out if you can, I don't want to work for a company like this. And that just made me think about life. Like, we are nothing but a number. We are a number, guys. If you are working, and I've said this on my other channel, my spiritual channel, the CPR Vibe, the link should be below. You got to realize, don't allow these jobs and positions to take and consume you so much to the point you're looking back like, I wish I would have, could have, should have spent more time with my husband, my wife, my kids, or whatever. These jobs will consume you and make you feel important in the field for them, but they could care less. If something happens and you're not there, on to the next. We got some more people we could interview. They don't care. So you have to think about it like that. Like, they do not care. They are not going to do anything that's going to diminish, take from, mess up their profits, their way things work. They're not. But we as people do it daily. We go, we give our time, we give our energy, and it can affect our family, it can affect our children. We're not able to be at their sports. We're not able to be at certain events and certain things that we really want to be at because we're so dedicated to a job. And I know. Let me retract. Some people don't have no choice. Some people don't have that type of job to have that choice. And some people got bills that need to be paid no matter what. I get it. But I'm talking like, for those of you who have a choice, but you're a worker. There are people who are workaholics for no reason. They just stacking money, just stacking. It's not that they're living paycheck to paycheck at this point. It's not that if they don't have a paycheck, they're going to be right one step away from being evicted out the door, losing a house or whatever. Those are the type of people I'm talking about. There are some people who are just workaholics, and they work and do not think about the impact it has on their children. You know, you just working. Oh, I'm doing a double, I'm doing a triple, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this. And it's just not cool. And it's like, our kids sometimes will be okay with stuff because they love you, and they don't want you to feel like they're upset or it's a burden. But trust me, when they become adults, I've seen it. I've seen parents think that working hard all the time, overtime, and not being able to be there for their children for different things like sports and events and stuff that's important. I've seen it where they thought it was okay because they know they got a nice house, they get anything they want as far as sneakers, and they're really taken care of. But then that one-on-one quality time is what they miss and what they really want. And so when they become adults, they're like, yeah, all the stuff you bought, they don't care about. They're not thinking about. They don't even remember the first pair of sneakers you probably bought them. And I'm talking about for the ones who have to have the Jordans and J's and the Air Force Ones and all those, the foams, all that stuff. They probably can't even remember the first pair of sneakers you ever bought them when they were alert enough to say they wanted this pair of sneaker. A lot of kids probably don't even remember the first game you bought them. They probably don't even remember. You get what I'm saying? They probably don't remember their first party and what they got at the birthday and what all you spent all this money on. I just never been a big party throwing mama, extravagant, just for what, for who, for one day. I would rather take my child on an excursion or an adventure to go and see the world or go somewhere. Do your child have a passport? You get what I'm saying? Do your child have a passport? Do your child have something that they can look back and like, wow, not many people had this, what my mom was able to share with me or my dad was able to share with me. Those are the things that I want to do, because you can't forget those. The first time they left the country, the first time they experienced another country, those are the things that's important. Even if you did have to work a lot, make time to create an experience that even as an adult they won't forget, because they're gonna forget all that fluff, and oh, they ain't never want for nothing. They had the cutest underwear sets. They had because I know some parents like, oh, my baby wears nothing but the best. At her age now, I would buy her all the Vicky sets, and I'm like, okay, long as my baby chest is propped up right and she got a good bra, a nice supportive bra, and some cute undies that she like, that's all that matters. I'm not priding myself on if she got the cutest Vicky sets, matching sets, and all that. She's a kid. You get what I'm saying? Like, some parents overdo things and they feel that that's a validation of who they are, when technically it's not. Because most of those kids, when you sit down and talk to them, and it's so crazy. I've met kids who parents do that and say, oh, we do this and I got this and I bought her this and she got this and she got this and this and this and this and this and this. And then when you talk to the kid sees your interaction, like my interaction with my girls. All of their friends always wanted to stay over my house. They always wanted to stay over my house. They never walked through the door without hugging me, wanting to give me a hug. Hey, Miss Camille, can I have a hug? Like, they always wanted to hug me. They just always wanted to be around me. And it's the same with my little one. When I go to her games, her friends, the kids on her team, they're just like, oh my gosh, we love your mom. Oh my God. Because guess what? Regardless of whatever, I've been at every game, haven't missed one consistently, and they see those things. Those things are what's making them have a love for me, even though I'm not their parent. And I talk to them, but I'm not in their lives and around them like that. But they get excited when they see me. You see what I'm saying? Like, so you got to realize what really means more. If you are younger, you're a younger parent, and you're just starting, you're trying to figure it out, and life seems difficult for you. Listen, the best advice I can tell you, because I was a teen mom, went through abusive relationship, all of that craziness, like unto death. Okay. Very crazy, loony. And so to be a single mom and then end up finding someone and spending lots of years with them and all that, through all of that, I can say that do the best you can with what you know how. Google is out there to teach you so much. There's so many books. I read books. Okay. I was reading all types of books. I'm being a parent and figuring out what worked for me. None of us are perfect, right? None of us are perfect, but at the end of the day, do not let your guard down on what you know is best for your child, whether they like it or not, because the adulthood stages are so much more important than their immature stages of young adult and down to a child. It's not important. And the reason I say that is because I've met with people and I've mentored people who are like, listen, I know my mom loved me and everything, but she never taught me anything about credit. She never taught me how to pay a bill. She never taught me how to budget. We never went on vacation. We never went on getaways. We never did things that was quality. She'll buy me stuff and do this and get me this and get me that, but she was never around. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what the adults are saying. And we're going to be an adult more of our life than we were adolescent and a child and all that. So make sure that you do your best to instill things that you know are going to be important to them as a adult. That's the only thing I can say. No matter if they like it or not, do what you know is important and going to be important for them, to instill the right morals in them and to instill something in them that even when they may waver or go off track, they'll remember, you know what mama said, daddy said this, and it'll be stuck. It'll be stuck regardless. I used to fight with that. Like, oh my gosh, I know she's going to hate me. She's not going to like me when I say this. And if I put my foot down, I have to do this. I have to give tough love. And I had to think and I prayed about it. Nope. This is for the best. Regardless of how I don't like it, I will beat myself up later. So let me now face it and say, I stand on what I stand on and let it be just that. And then later on, I'll see the benefits of it. I'll see the benefits of it. And that's all you can do. That's all you can do. Can't do no more. You can't do no more. And in a lot of cases, your child's actions and how they perform are not, and I'm gonna tell you why, are not directly reflected by how you were as a parent, because those are the years where they have to figure it out and experience things, right? I say this because think about parents who weren't in their kids' lives, who might have been addicted or alcoholics or in prison or just on the streets prostituting or whatever. I'm just saying. Think about kids who had parents like that, and they didn't know nothing better, so they couldn't do better, and they lived in the hood, and they lived around poverty, they lived around this, that, and the third. Did you ever think about how these kids can still become successful and still become great kids with not having the love, the attention, the affection from their parent, or having nothing that could be the excuse for why a kid could go awry? Did you ever think about that? So that right there is an example of, no matter what you do and how great you try to be as a parent, the kid is going to be what they're going to be because of their choices. It's just what it is. Now, as they get older, you should see a reflection of a lot of the things you taught that should have been morals that were instilled in them. But in the beginning, I used to be me. I taught her better than that. Are you serious? I never even done that. Why? And I used to beat myself up like, oh girl, you know what? She has to live her life. She has to figure it out. I don't live like that. Never did live like that. And that's the path she chose to take. I have to realize it's not a reflection of me. It's a reflection of her choices. You get what I'm saying? Because if that was the case, then where I stand and who I am today, even as a parent, as an adult, as a friend, as everything that I embody, I wouldn't be that if it was a direct reflection of where I came from. Do you see what I'm saying? So that should be an indication. Do not let that hurt you in a way where you feel like you did something wrong. And I had someone tell me that recently. They was like, girl, listen, you were amazing. You get what I'm saying? You supported, you was there, you tried everything you can to be that mom, to show other than oh, that's the other one I seen. Yeah, so don't let that beat you up. Don't let that beat you up. Do not let it beat you up, because it's not a direct reflection. So yeah. So I'm going to jump off. I'll probably be back on a little later when I make these burgers and chat with y'all about what I have done. This will probably be about 5 or 6. What I have done today. Tomorrow, what do I have to do? What do I have to do tomorrow? 11:44. Well, that's what my thing says. Why is it saying 9:16? Hold on. Oh, let me see something. I don't know how to change it from AM to PM on my microwave. I don't know why. I just can't. The AM down there is on, but up there I just cannot get it to go from AM to PM. Anywho, well, that's all, folks. I'm getting ready to. I'm gonna do this right now. Let me just get rid of this right now. Oh. I'm done. I drank most of it. It's like a little zipper in there. I just made that word up. Zipper. Lady Gators, I appreciate every one of you who thumbs up this video, and I appreciate every one of you who are watching the replay. My girls, I already know. Love you guys. And I will see you guys later. More than likely between 5 and 6 o'clock is what I'm thinking. All right. Later, Gators.